Hello, today folks, we're going to be on kissing moles, which is the 35s. The first thing that we're going to go over is how to punch into your calculator 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. You simply type in 6.02, then you're going to press the EE button, or maybe it's EXP on your button, or on your calculator, excuse me. And then you're going to type in 23. Now we're going to move on to question 2. In question 2, it gives us a number and a label, so that's what we're going to start with. We're going to go 3.69 times 10 to the 24th atoms of zinc. Okay, get that much done. Put a multiplication sign, division bar, put atoms of zinc on the bottom. That's what you should be able to do at a minimum. Right now, we are over here on atom, molecule, or miscellaneous items. And what we need to do is we need to go to grams of zinc. So this is our destination over here. So since we're over here on Atom Island, the only place we can go is to Mole Island. So we can put moles of zinc on top. If we look at that, we don't want our answer in moles, we want it in grams. So that means on the bottom of the next step, moles of zinc go. So we're kind of following this pattern of whatever's on top in the previous step goes down here on the next step. Whatever's up here goes down there. Just kind of following that pattern. Now we're at Mole Island, and we need to go to Gram Island. So that's exactly what we'll do. We'll go to grams of zinc. Now we have to pop in some numbers. So we're going from Atom Island here to Mole Island here. This bridge is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. That means that number will be involved. That is the mole number, so it would not make sense to have a mole of moles by putting it right there. Rather, we'll put it with atoms, which are very small. So a bunch of atoms will equal 1 mole. So we put 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. I don't know if I've ever seen 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd go right up here with moles. What goes on top? Well, that's going to be 1 mole of zinc. So right now we're at Mole Island, and now we got to go to Gram Island. That bridge is molar mass, or grams per mole, or looking at the periodic table, whatever works best for you. So you have to go get a mass off of the periodic table. And we find out that zinc is 65.39 grams in 1 mole. Our moles of zinc cancel out there. Our atoms of zinc cancel out there. The numbers don't cancel out, though. We crunch all that into a calculator, and we end up getting 400.812. We look at sig figs. We see that there are 3 sig figs there, and there are 3 sig figs there, and there's infinite sig figs there, and there's infinite sig figs there, and there's 4 sig figs there. So our answer could only have 3 sig figs. So our answer would be 401, and the label would be grams of zinc. We'll move on to the next problem. And in the next problem, we're starting with grams of water. So we start with what they give us, 236.59 grams of H2O. Put a multiplication sign, division bar. Whatever's right here goes on the bottom of the next step, so grams of H2O. And that's the step that you should get to, or the parts that you should get on your paper immediately before you really even try to figure out anything else. In this problem, we are starting out with grams, and we want to go to molecules, which means we've got to go over to moles, and then for moles, we have to go over to molecules. So we're on Graham Island right now. The only place to go from Graham Island is to Mole Island. So we put moles of H2O on top. We don't want our answer in moles, we want our answer in molecules. So put a multiplication sign, division bar, and moles of H2O go on the bottom. Right now we're on Mole Island. And the only way to get over to Atom and Molecule Island is to go over this bridge. And there is a bridge to do so, so we can go directly over to molecules of H2O. And now we simply have to put in numbers. So this bridge right here, again, is periodic table, molar mass, grams per mole, whatever you want to call that bridge. But that involves going to the periodic table and getting the mass of water. The mass of water is 18.00 grams in 1 mole. We next need to go over this bridge right here, and this is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd bridge, so that means it's going to be involved in that conversion factor. And we put that with the molecule, 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules. Molecules are really small, so a whole bunch of them will add up to 1 mole of water. We crunch that in our calculator, and you get 7.9126 times 10 to the 24th. We look at the sig figs. Here we have 5 sig figs. Here we have 4. Here we have infinite. Here we have infinite. And here we have 3. So our answer would only be able to have 3 significant digits. 7.91 times 10 to the 24th molecules of H2O. Feel free to go back and look at that problem again. Try that problem again if you need to. Come in for help if you need it.